Reverend President, Reverend Fathers, Gentlemen, Canon Parsons, and as known to many of us, Pop.
President Norman Scott, fathers and gentlemen. Mr. Metcalfe has referred to my pronouncements on Speech Day, which I described as my obsequies so far as the school was concerned. I thought then that I had been neatly disposed of and decently interred. But Normans, so I feel rather now like Lazarus in the Gospel. Come forth in obedience to the voice of Norman Scott. But I hope nobody will repeat the exclamation of Martha, who in the quaint wording of the die, Lord, by this time he stinketh. Well, somebody queried the fact that I should disclaim the title of an old boy. I can't very well be anything else. But my old boyship started on the 15th of May 1926, or rather that was my first enlisting as an associate at the school, number one on the list, I presume, in order of time at any rate. And now perhaps I'm the last on the list to be enlisted as an old boy, a case of where the first will be last. Well, we are all old boys and past numbers in that sense. We've had our day so far as the school is concerned. And I'm happy now to be in such goodly company as a past number. When one meets fellow past numbers, as one does sometimes, not all too frequently, I'm always happy to meet old boys under all conditions and circumstances. They do make reference to their school days, and as though they derive something from it. Occasionally one will say, oh well, yes, I remember those RI classes, they were a bit helpful in the conversation I had the other day, and a few glimmerings rise to the surface of their memory of what they learnt at school. And Dennis Hallisey was only telling me of his trying to reconstruct the Our Father in Greek on board a vessel in the middle of the war with a fellow officer. It all came back to him. Yes, rather like the yarn in the paper the other day of an Indian chief who took to himself 3 wives. One of them first he housed in a wigwam with a hippopotamus hide which was just made of. The second was made of an antelope hide, and the third of a buffalo. And after a while, the one in the buffalo hide presented him with a son, and the one in the antelope hide presented him with a daughter, and the one in the hippopotamus hide presented him with twins. And an observer remarked how true was the geometrical proposition established long before grammar schools came into existence by Euclid. The square of the hippopotamus is equal to the sum of the squares of the two hides. Such are the practical applications of what one learnt in school in after days. Well, it is my pleasing duty to make acknowledgement, if I can, of this overwhelming reception that you give me this evening. The mass rally of old boys, such as it is extremely gratifying, and I thank everyone who's come from far and near to be present this evening. And particularly do I thank Norman Scutt for all the effort and work he's put behind the organisation of this evening's event. I thank all and sundry who have contributed, many of them not here tonight, to whom I can't express my thanks to them as I can to you for your overwhelming generosity in making this presentation this evening, which I will do my best to put to worthy causes. And I thank you with all my heart, and words really fail me to express my appreciation and gratitude.